The Carboniferous. Okay guys, hello, how are you doing? So I had this crazy idea, and basically non-dinosaurs or pterosaurs or marine reptiles are not my forte. I don't know that much about them. However, there are other time periods which are honestly even, I don't want to say they're crazier because, dinosaurs in itself and pterosaurs and all that are crazy in itself. But, there are other eras which had insane looking fauna. And I did want to make a video about this. So today we're going to be talking about the Carboniferous and its different creatures. And it's probably not going to be as long as the video since, as I said, I don't know that much about them. But I'm going to rank them on weirdness and what the F-ness. So, yeah, be prepared. Arthropleura. Yes, so we're going to start with Arthropleura. This is probably the one that most people know. Arthropleura, a huge centipede or millipede, something like that, from the Carboniferous. So Carboniferous is known for having a huge amount of huge insects. What insects? What the heck? Insects, or arthropods, or invertebrates, whatever you want to call it. And Arthropleura is the biggest one. It's the biggest invertebrate ever found. It is like 3 meters long, which is too big for for a bug. And what makes me a little, what calms my heart a little bit is that it was probably a vegetarian. And we actually found, we usually didn't know what his head was like, but we recently found out what it was, and it's not better. It's not less creepy. So Arthropleura right away. S tier, Hibberopterus. I don't know what this thing is. It's like a long. No, wait. Horseshoe crabs are also long. It's like a horseshoe crab on steroids. What the heck is this thing? I don't know. It's like a horseshoe crab with the body of a chunky scorpion, one of those Eurypterids. I don't know. You know what? It's not that crazy, honestly. Hibberopterus, you're gonna go in C tier. You're not that crazy looking. Dracopristis. Okay, so if we're talking about straight names, Dracopristis is going in S tier. The dragon shark, that's sick, honestly. But no, yeah, Dracopristis lived in the Carboniferous, and it had a huge spine from its fin pointing upwards and back. I don't know why that was. I don't know if that thing was venomous, but that's a little crazy for a shark. You're already a shark. What more do you want? Was big, like 7 feet long. We have bigger sharks today, but it's still a 7-foot shark. It's gonna eat me. So Dracopristis, a cool ass shark from the Carboniferous. I'm gonna say A tier. Yep. Meganeura. Yes. So if you think just giant insects crawling around was scary, what about flying insects? They're like a meter long, with a freaking huge ass wingspan, like an eagle-sized dragonfly. Hell no! If this thing was alive today, bro, extinction wouldn't be so bad. For them, we'll probably eradicate them from the face of the earth. So Meganeura, yes, giant dragonfly from the Carboniferous, too big for its own good. Thank God the extinction came and took them, because oh my God, that thing is just too scary to be alive today. I'm gonna say, what is a dragonfly? A B tier. Petrolacosaurus. Yes. So we have our first dinosaur. No, it's not a dinosaur. It's a little lizard. One of the first lizards. I'll give it that. But at the end of the day, it just looks like a lizard. I'm sorry, bro. You were probably getting absolutely destroyed and rationed by this huge ass insects, sharks, horseshoe crabs, fish, whatever, bro. You're going in after you. I'm so sorry. I did cry when you died in the Walking with Monsters documentary. Mazathairos. Okay, so I didn't know that much about this thing. It's a huge insect. I can't even pronounce what group this thing belongs to, but they were also known as the six-winged insects. They just look like giant earwigs with wings, which is, oh God, thank God. thank God this guy's died in the Carboniferous. Oh my God, that's like more than 200 million years old, and that is still too close to us. But yes, Mazathairos. Weird ass looking insect, flying as well. But why do all insects have to fly? It probably rivaled in size the freaking Meganeura. And just because it's like scarier looking than the freaking Meganeura, I'm gonna say it's A tier. Oh my God, A tier. Yeah, it didn't have 6 wings, but it did look like it from their fossils. Pulmonoscorpius. Okay, so I have the theory that crabs and scorpions have the perfect body plan, because these guys haven't changed in like 200 million years. What the heck? But well, they changed in something. They shrunk, thank God, because this thing was like 30 inches long, which is too long for a scorpion or any type of insect. But you know, scorpions in general. And this thing probably ate smaller arthropods and our poor little cousins, the little tetrapods. And yeah, they probably lived terrified of this thing. Like, imagine that thing just crawling up to you in the middle of the night. Oh, hell no. Pulmonoscorpius, I'm going to say, oh, God. It's probably an S-tier nightmare fuel. Rhizodus. So, the Riz fish. We're going to be calling the Riz fish. It's a freaking huge-ass fish. From you can see right there, it's freaking huge. And this thing probably ate everything, honestly. There were probably not a lot of things bigger than it in its environment. But these were one of the largest predatory fish from its time. Probably not as big as Devonian fish, the placoderms. However, Rhizodus was... Although, I think Rhizodus might be a placoderm. Don't quote me on that. Let me know if I'm wrong. But it's pretty huge. Probably ate everything on its path. Like, that thing... There were also there were freshwater fish, so yeah, those things were probably in rivers eating absolutely everything. Their frontal, their fins, their front fins were really strong as well. So they probably help it like move more to a shore and grab anything that might be like on the shoreline, which is just scary on its own. So, on the scare factor, it's probably going to be an A tier, yeah. The Riz fish, Edestus. Okay, so this is the second shark from the Carboniferous. Also a sick-looking shark. It looks like it has 2 chainsaws. One on the top of its mouth, one on the lower part of its mouth. And it just, you know, crushes everything in between them. Edestus is, yeah, so... shark is not the right word. But shark relatives, they're not real, like real sharks. However, closely related to sharks. Edestus is sick as shark. It probably crushed like mostly hard shell prey, so like ammonites and anything that had a shell. Like those jaws would probably destroy everything. So I don't think I'm as scared of Edestus, and I probably put it in B tier. It's kind of cool, but you know, it's a cool ass shark. I'm gonna put it in B tier. The Dracopristis only gives it the edge because of the name Megarachne. So it's a funny story with Megarachne. Megarachne, when paleontologists found it, they thought it was a huge ass, a giant spider. And you know what? That's just scary on its own. You know, a giant spider from the Carboniferous. However, further studies actually confirmed that it was not a spider, and it was a Hibberopterus, which are sea scorpions. Yes, sea scorpions are a thing, but no, they're not true scorpions. They just resemble scorpions, But Megarachne, like the concept of a huge giant spider just roaming around the forests, this thing was huge, honestly. Probably the size of your cat or something like that, which is horrible. But it also made it's funny because in the documentary Walking with Monsters, they showed Megarachne with another name. I think was Mesoceles. And they portrayed it as a giant spider, which is just nightmare fuel. I hated that thing. That thing gave me nightmares. Like, post in the comments, like, what do you think about freaking Megarachne and Walking with Dinosaurs and Walking with Monsters? Sorry, that thing was so scary. Like, in all the scenes that were in there, that he was in there, it was like a horror movie. Horrible. That probably is gonna catapult it all the way to S tier, just because the concept of a giant spider and the fact that it wasn't a spider, it was a sea scorpion, is just funny. But the fact that I thought it was a huge spider as well just makes it like it's the icing on the cake. So guys, thank you for watching this video. It says this one was a little more unserious. Not that my videos are serious, but you know, this was more of one idea that I had sprung up in my mind when I was thinking of some videos to make. So thank you guys for watching. This is the list. Let me know what you would change. You know, like, subscribe, all that, and see you for the next time. Thank you guys.